Getting started on round 56, we're going to be working in the skipped stitches from round 53. So these gray skipped stitches in there, we're going to be working in those, and we're going to push rounds 54 and 55 to the back of our work out of the way. Now to get started, I'm using my light gray, and we have a repeat for this round. On our first repeat, we're going to work a standing triple crochet. On your repeat rounds, you can just work a regular triple crochet. In this triple crochet to the left of our corner flower. So you can see this chain 2 space in here, and we've got our corner flower, this triple crochet right here. We're going to work a triple crochet. Now we have a repeat for this round, a little repeat. Our little repeat is to chain 2, 1, 2, and then triple crochet in the stitch to the left of the next flower. So right in here, we're going to work a triple crochet. That's our little repeat. We need to do that 34 times. So chain 2, 1, 2, triple crochet in that next stitch to the left of the next flower. That's 2 times. Do that 32 more times, and I'll meet you at the other corner. Okay, I just finished my little repeat, and you can see I've got one more flower before my corner, and I don't have a stitch here to work in. So we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to work a triple crochet in that chain 2 space. And we're only going to work in that chain 2 space a triple crochet. There we are. Now we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the repeat for this round. You can continue repeating that around 3 more times, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Remember, the first stitch is going to be a triple crochet, and this triple crochet to the left of that flower, the corner flower there, and you can continue on your repeat. Here we are at the end of the round. You can see your first stitch there. It pulls front because it's worked apart. So now looking at the top of our triple crochet right in here, we're going to work a slip stitch. Now for some reason I have a feeling like we're supposed to join it into something as well. Making sure to work a stitch in the chain 3 space from round 55. Alright, so we've got it in there, and this would be our chain 3 space from round 55. That completes this round of work, and we're not going to fasten off our light gray because we're going to use it for the next round. Getting started on round 57, we're going to chain 1. Now we have a repeat for this round. Getting started on our repeat, we're going to work a single crochet in the triple crochet to the left of our corner flower here. Insert your hook into that triple crochet and chain 3 space. From round 55, we're working that single crochet in those 2 layers. Now we have a little repeat within our repeat. Getting started on our little repeat, we're going to work a single crochet in our chain 2 space. Now we're going to work another single crochet in that same chain 2 space, but for this one we're also going to work in the top center of that pop stitch right there. So working in both those layers, a single crochet. Single crochet in that next triple crochet and the chain 3 space from round 55, so under both those layers, a single crochet. That's our little repeat. I'll show you again. Single crochet in the chain 2 space, single crochet in that top center pop and that same chain 2 space, single crochet in the next triple crochet, and chain 3 space. That's the little repeat. I've done that twice. You need to do that a total of 35 times. So do that 33 more times, and I'll meet you at the other corner. I'm just finishing off with my last little repeat here. And this last triple crochet, we're going to insert our hook into this chain 5 space instead of a chain 3 to work that last single crochet. Now we're at our corner. To work our corner, we're going to work 2 single crochets in this chain 5 and both those chain 5s. So from rounds 56 and 55. So there's 1, 2. Now working in the center of our pop, we're going to work a single crochet V-stitch, and we're also going to work around that chain 5 space from our last round. So single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in that same pop and chain 5 space. That's our single crochet V-stitch. Now we're going to work 2 single crochets in those 2 chain 5 spaces from round 56 and 55. There's 1, 2. That's the repeat for this round. Repeat that around 3 more times, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. To finish off, we can join with a slip stitch to our beginning single crochet, and we're not going to fasten off this light gray yarn because we're going to use it for the next round. Getting started on round 58, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to puff in the next single crochet. So we're in this one, working in the next, we're going to work a puff. So we yarn over, insert our hook, and draw up a loop 3 times. That was once, twice, and then 3 times. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on your hook, yarn over, draw through all 7 loops on your hook. Now we have a repeat for this round. We're going to get started on our repeat, and before we get started on a repeat, we have a little repeat within our repeat. So getting started on our little repeat, we're going to chain 1, skip the next single crochet, puff in the next. So yarn over, insert your hook, and draw up a loop 3 times. There's 1, 2, and then 3. Yarn over and draw through all 7 loops on your hook. That's the little repeat. We need to do that 53 times. We've done it once. We'll do it again. Chain 1, skip the next single crochet, puff in the next single crochet. That's 2 times. Repeat that 51 more times, and I'll meet you at the corner. I'm just working on my little repeats here, and I just wanted to show that I am working small puffs. The pattern calls for puffs, and I'm doing small ones because I am hoping to reduce some work time and also not use as much yarn. Either stitch will work, the small or the puff. Here you can see the small puff and what it looks like. Okay, I just finished my little repeat. I have a total of 54. I have small puffs. You should have regular puffs. That's what the pattern calls for. Now, you can see we're at our corner here. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to work a large puff in this corner chain 1 space. So yarn over, insert your hook, and draw up a loop 4 times. That's once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times. You should have 9 loops on your hook. Yarn over, draw through all 9 loops on your hook. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to work a large puff in that same chain 1 space. 3, and then 4. Yarn over, draw through all 9 loops on your hook. Chain 1. We're going to skip 2 single crochets, so this first one is hidden. So that's our first one, skipping this one and working in that third, working a puff. So yarn over, insert, draw up 3 times. There's 1, 2, and then 3. Yarn over, draw through all 7 loops on your hook, and that's our puff. So now we're going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, working in the next a puff. That's the repeat for this round. Continue repeating that around 3 more times, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. We actually have to omit the last puff here on our last repeat because we've already worked this one. So I've got a chain 1 here. We've got 1 puff after our corner, and to finish off we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning puff. That completes this round of work. Now you can see the piece I'm working on now on the top and the piece that I originally made on the bottom. Before getting started on the next section, I would suggest picking out the colors that you want to run through with your little clouds. I use small puffs on my new piece, and on the bottom piece I've used large puffs. Either stitch works, but you can see the difference. This video tutorial will show you how to work what the pattern calls for, which is a large puff. Before getting started on the next section of work, here we are looking at the back of the work when it's completed. I was not able to carry up the rainbow colored yarn, but I was able to carry up my gray. To do this, chain 2 and puff in the chain space that you're aligned with. This will offset you 1 stitch each round that you work. And this method can also be used when you're working your single crochet rounds if you're doing a solid color instead of rainbow. Getting started on round 59, I'm going to be using the color Flamingo. And to get started on this round, we need to look and find one of our corners. So we've got our corner here, and we're going to start with a standing single crochet in the chain 1 space to the left of our corner chain 2 space. So right in here, we're working a standing single crochet. Now, we have a repeat for this round. We're going to get started on our repeat, and we have a little repeat within our repeat. So we're going to get started on that little repeat. Our little repeat is to chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space. That's the little repeat. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space. We're going to continue repeating that all the way across until we get to our corner, and I will meet you there. Okay, I just finished my little repeat across my edge, and I've worked a single crochet in that last chain 1 space before our corner chain 2 space here. And for our corner, we're going to chain 1, and then in that chain 2 we're going to work a single crochet V-stitch. So we single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet in that same stitch. Chain 1, and then single crochet in the next chain 1 space. That's the repeat for this round. Repeat that around 3 more times, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. I just finished my last repeat with a chain 1. To finish off, we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning single crochet. And we can fasten off this flamingo colored yarn since we're done with it. Getting started on round 60, I'm going to be using my light gray, and we're going to insert our hook in the chain 1 space to the left of our single crochet V-stitch here in the corner. So we're going to insert our hook in there, draw up your yarn, and then chain 1. Now we're going to work a puff in that same chain 1 space. So yarn over, insert your hook, and draw up a loop 3 times. That's once, twice, and then 3 times. Yarn over, draw through all 7 loops on your hook to finish your puff. Now we have a repeat for the round. We're going to get started on that, and we have a little repeat within our repeat. So our little repeat is to chain 1, puff in the next chain 1 space. So yarn over, insert your hook, and draw up a loop 3 times. We've done it once, twice, 3 times. Yarn over, draw through all 7 loops on your hook. That's our little repeat. We need to repeat that across. I'll show you again. Chain 1, and then puff in the next chain 1 space. Oops, I did that one wrong. There's the little repeat. Continue repeating that across. Chain 1, puff in the next chain 1 space until you get to the corner, and I'll meet you there. Okay, here I am at my next corner. I just finished with a puff in that chain 1 space. And to do our corners, my yarn's trying to run away on me here, hold on. We're going to chain 1, and then we're going to work a large puff in that corner chain 1 space. So yarn over, insert your hook, and draw up a loop 4 times. That was once, twice, 3 times, and then 4 times. Yarn over, draw through all 9 loops on your hook, chain 2, 1, 2, and then work a large puff in that same chain 1 space. So yarn over, insert your hook, and draw up a loop 4 times. That was once, twice, 3 times, and 4. Yarn over, draw through all 9 loops on your hook. Chain 1, puff in the next chain 1 space. So yarn over, insert your hook, and draw up 3 times. That was once, twice, and then 3 times. Yarn over, draw through all 7 loops on your hook. That's the repeat for this round. Continue repeating that around 3 more times, omitting this last puff on your last repeat, and I'll meet you when you're done. Here I am at the end of the round. To finish off, we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning puff, and that completes this round of work. You can use a stitch marker in your yarn now if you're going to carry up your yarn, or you can fasten off. For rounds 61 to 72, consecutively repeat rounds 59 and 60. This will carry you over into part 10 and will meet you for round 73 next week. For more crochet patterns, tutorials, and yarn shop, please visit my blog, dearestdebbie.com.